Me is Samuel David Rosado Caicedo. I'm in the course of digital animation, and now for my English class, I'm going to talk about the technological change in my area, the animation. So let's start with this. The change is a constant in our daily life, especially in the technological area. Nothing stays the same, and not even the way in which animated projects are made. This is because the way of made animated movie, for example, in the past, is not the same that in the present the animated movies are made. So below I'm going to talk about the improvements and changes in this area to which I dedicated myself. So let's start with one of the most traditional animated ways, the celluloid animation. In the past, the most used animation was celluloid animation. It consists of drawing the objects, usually the characters, by hand or transparent sheets of celluloid that are then placed on painted backgrounds. These sheets are called animated cells. Well, like you can see, this method consists on drawing by hand um, in sheets and is a very beautiful method of animation. Maybe if you ever seen the Disney old movies, this was made with this method, but it's very slow and complicated. So in the present, we have better methods of make animated projects. So another method is the stop motion. The stop motion animation is a form of animation based on an advanced flipbook idea. It is about photographing and physically manipulating the objects in each frame. By placing the frames in a row, the technique creates the effect that the object is moving. So this technique is used in the present. Many studios of animation make movies with this method. For example, the movie of Pinocchio of Netflix is made with this method, but it was made uh, almost 5 or 6 years. So if you can see, it's a very slow method. It consists in create a clay doll, manipulate the clay doll, photographing the clay doll, and all this is a very long process. So when you need to do an animated project, it's better to use other ways to make it. Now go to the present with the digital animation. With technological advance come digital animation, which can be done by computer is much faster and easier than previous techniques. Well, this is a little controversial because many artists think that the old techniques like stop motion or celluloid animation are better because maybe is more artistic way, but really the digital animation is very good, is more faster, easier to do, so you can make a project in less time that if you are making it with celluloid animation or stop motion animation. But the change in the animation not depend just of the age, and it depends of the cultural variations too, because that the animation depends of many factors, including culture, For example, the animation here in the West are cartoons. No, it's the same that the Asian animation, that is the anime, because we are different cultures and we valorate different things. Start with in Asia, in Japan, China, and other Asian countries. The animation is a product for all people, young, teenagers, old, adult people. And here in the West, I know some adults that like cartoons, and there are many cartoons that are for old people. But um, really, here the cartoons is more for young people, for kids. So we're different cultures and it demand different variations of the animation. So to finish this, I like to talk about the future. As technological continues to advance, now with IEs that are capable of creating images almost instantly, animation can evolve and become ever better every day. Um, Now with the AE or artificial intelligence, you can create an image with more. Uh, you can create the images very faster. Yeah, you don't need of an artist or a drawer to make this that you can see in the in this. Many artists think that this is bad for us because this will take our place in the industry. But I don't think it. I think that if we can learn to use this technology, we can evolve the animation to another ways, make animation in another way than anyone can be imagined after. And that's all. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.